Hello friends, Ben Ochart here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I just want to say thank you to all of you who responded to my video asking what to do about that red tear that I picked up. The range of responses was amazing, from good idea, good idea with those silver dollars, and all the way to don't do that. It's going to be a disaster. And so I got the full spectrum of responses. And I'm taking all of your comments into consideration. I really appreciate you folks chiming in. Ultimately, I'm going to take the steps that I feel are best for the fish. And if I do end up putting them in here, I'll probably do the silver dollars first, let them get kind of settled in, kind of get their swagger and get comfortable. And then maybe a week or two later, maybe a month later, put in the red tear. Just take it a step at a time. Don't rush it, and see what happens. I might do that, or I might just take a 60-gallon acrylic tank that I have up here against the wall that I've never used, and just use that as a dedicated tank for that red tear, and just have him have his own tank. And so that's what all the advice left me. Left me in the quandary of do I add him, or do I just leave him in his own aquarium, and maybe someday get a female red tear and maybe even breed him, and which would be kind of a fun project. Certainly let me know what you think about that in the comments. But just a big thanks to those of you who chimed in, and it made me think that if I was a brand new fish keeper, because I didn't come in on, I didn't arrive with yesterday's peach delivery from Georgia. I didn't. I've been at this for a little while, and if I was just a brand new fish keeper, and I threw a question out to a forum, my goodness, what a quandary, I don't know. I mean, it would be a little bit confusing, for a brand new person. So, you got to ultimately kind of go with what feels good in your gut, and take all the comments, and then make up your own mind, and then live with that decision, live with the consequences, good or bad. Hope for the best, but realize that it might not work out. It might be a complete dumpster fire, right? You gotta be willing to live with that, especially if you're a YouTuber and you live, you're basically in a glass aquarium. Everything you do, every outcome, every result is going to be out there in the open, in the public. Anyway, stay tuned, and we'll see what direction I end up taking. I mean, I had so many things going through my head. I was like, well, maybe I'll move all the fish in the 90-gallon. Move them all over into the 210. I'll put the geos, the serums, put them all in here, along with the silver dollars, and that should create so much confusion that nobody's going to get really in trouble or singled out, and just turn the 90 into a discus tank. So all these things are going through my head, right? So whatever I end up doing, I'll keep you posted. I'll keep it real. I'll keep it honest. And again, thank you to all of you who chimed in. And I'm getting these tanks ready because I'm on my way to give a talk this coming weekend to the East Tennessee Aquatic Society, the Aquarium Society out there in East Tennessee. So I got to get all my tanks in good shape, and then leave instructions for the person that's going to be babysitting my fish, along with carefully marked packets of food for each day. So it makes it pretty much like at a second grade level. You really can't really mess it up the way I leave it. You'd have to really be creative to make a big mistake with my fish when I go on vacation. I leave it in such simple instructions. So there you go. Not sure if there's going to be a live stream this weekend, since I am going to be in Knoxville, Tennessee, but I will keep you posted on that as well. Thank you, my friends, for tuning in. Thank you for all the advice. And one last tip, get sand substrates. Don't get this big river rock. It just traps so much detritus. You gotta be vacuuming that junk out of here. Sand is just so much easier. You know, the power heads do all the work for you. They just suspend the detritus and put it into the inputs of the filters. So that's my last tip for this video. Don't get big, bulky substrate. Get sand. Do yourself a favor. All right. Thanks, my friends. See you again soon. Bye-bye.